Barak Epstein is a young filmmaker based in Dallas, Texas. Barak is also my favorite wrestler and my least favorite Michael Bay movie. Now, Barak Epstein went out and made a 35mm movie with stars for the price of a cheap suit and a DV movie. How did Barak do it? Let's watch. Can you smell what Barak is cooking?
Barak Epstein is currently in production on Prison A Go-Go, a women in prison spoof that he's wrote and is directing. It's got Mary Warnoff, Rhonda Shear, Lloyd Kaufman will make an appearance. Some Barak set up completely on his own. The budget's $25,000, shooting 35mm. Barak was directly inspired by Troma and the way Troma does things. And I know there are Barak Epsteins all over the world that have been inspired by Troma movies and love Troma movies, and this will continue to happen as long as Troma is around. Troma will continue to inspire Troma fans across the globe and just young filmmakers across the globe to make their own movies.
So we're on our way to the location where Barak Epstein, protege and former intern at Troma, and Troma freak, is making his movie Prison A Go-Go, a 35mm movie. None of this bullshit with digital video and all that crap that Trent Hager's so hot on. He's doing it for $25,000, 2 35mm movies, and apparently he's going to get from soup to nuts. He's going to do the whole movie, 2 of them. I don't know how he could possibly do that, but in terms of making your own damn movie, it doesn't get any better than that, with Barak Epstein making apparently two movies for $35,000, 2 35mm feature-length movies, one of which includes the acting services of Mary Warnoff, Rhonda Shearer, and moi. And, well, of course, me probably makes the value go down, but Mary Warnoff and Rhonda Shearer have some marquee value and certainly production value, if nothing else. And Rhonda Shearer's got 2 giant production values. So how does Barak Epstein do that? I mean, that's talk about make your own damn movie. So hopefully we'll learn a little bit about how a Troma protege is making his own Prison A Go-Go damn movie. We're going to visit his location, which is a prison that has been turned into a restaurant. We're having difficulty in finding Barak's location. We're sort of out in the middle of nowhere, and one of the problems with making your own damn movie is getting everybody to the location. But we do not have a map, so we've stopped at this storage place here, and Blue Star Storage. We've stopped here, and William is in there asking for directions, and you can see that we're kind of in a this looks pretty Texas-ish. So what did you find out about the where we're going?
We are absolutely in the wrong place.
Okay.
And it is closer to the highway, so we do need to make our way back to the highway. But the guy had no idea where the fucking street was, and he'd never heard of the Prison Bar and Grill.
All right.
So maybe there is no Prison Bar and Grill.
Okay, well that's all right. But there is a Mary Warnoff.
There is.
So the moment is arriving. The great reunion in McKinney, Texas. Is that where we are? McKinney,
Texas.
McKinney,
yes.
Texas, where I will be reunited with Mary Warnoff on the set of Barak Epstein's Prison A Go-Go. And here we are at the location. And isn't this interesting? So Barak has found a restaurant that I guess can use the publicity about being in a low-budget movie, a restaurant called The Prison. And indeed it was a prison. So, because the government probably wouldn't let you shoot in a real active prison, especially if you've got a movie involving sex and violence, which fucking Barak better have sex and violence in his movie, I hope. Let's check it out. You know where the movie's at?
It's going to be upstairs.
Upstairs? Thank you. Let's go upstairs.
Oh, this way? This way? Right up there.
That's where are you in the movie?
Yeah.
How is Barak?
Dr. Ho.
He's doing good.
Oh, Dr. Ho. Like I got to read the script. Like Dr. I wouldn't know what.
No, I'm saying Dr. Ho from Corn Man.
Oh, Dr. Ho.
You didn't
Oh,
have
yeah,
any scenes
Dr. Ho.
with
I got
Dr.
cut out
Ho,
of Corn Man, so I've blocked it out of my I've like blocked it totally out of my brain because I was edited on.
I was in it and I blocked it out.
How is Barak as a director?
Kind of like Brock as a lover.
What part do you play in this movie?
I'm the Wilbur Thorne, the warden of the big prison in the Philippines.
And what's today? How are things going today?
I think it's going really good. Mary Warnoff's up there today, and she's really kicking ass and intimidating everyone. But she's doing really good. She's really cool. I think it's going pretty good.
Very good. All righty. Well, I guess we'll go upstairs then.
Yeah. Head on up there.
Nice to meet a celebrity, right?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Well, let's go. Let's see. Haven't seen Mary Warnoff since 1971. Hey, looks like a PA. Are you a PA?
I'm the second AD.
Wow. Oh, sorry about that. So
Shut up.
So you have to be like a rude guy.
Yeah.
You have to be tough.
Shut up.
Good. That's it. Good second AD. What do you do?
I'm the assistant prop guy.
Oh. Wow. And how is Barak Epstein as a director?
He's one of the world's finest directors.
Is he? Now you can speak clearly. This is a Troma camera. You can say the truth. What is this?
Oh, he's crap.
And he obviously is beloved by everyone in the set.
Mm-hmm.
How about
Me
you?
especially. I'm good. How are you?
Good. What do you say about Barak Epstein's directing style?
Don't want to get in trouble.
Pardon?
No, he's good.
Is he good? Is he
Yes.
going well? And what are you doing? What do you do in this film?
I'm doing sound.
Oh,
And actually, they need me right now.
what? Can you think I could go in there? Could I film? Is it okay to go in?
They're just starting to roll right now.
Oh, let me go in. That's perfect.
Hey, look, it's Lloyd.
Good. Whoa.
Okay, ready?
Ready? Quiet on set! Roll sound.
Quiet on set, please.
123 Apple, take one. Camera.
Speed.
Marker.
Hi, I'm Mary Warren.
Hi, I'm Mary Warnoff,
I'm on the set of my latest film, Prison of Go-Go.
and I'm on the set of my latest film, Prison to Go-Go.
I'd like to show you a bit of what you're in for when a picture like this comes to a theater near you.
I'd like to show you a bit of what you're in for when a picture like this comes to a theater near you.
But first, a warning.
But first, a warning.
The scenes and images you're about to see may shock you,
The scenes and images you're about to see may shock you,
tantalize you,
tantalize you,
or even weaken your moral resolve.
or even weaken your moral resolve.
So pregnant women and people with heart conditions may wish to exit the theater at this time.
So people with heart conditions and pregnant women may wish to exit the theater at this time.
And now I give you WIP production, Prison of Go-Go.
And now I give you the WIP production, Prison to Go-Go.
Cut!
Cut!
Wow, bravo.
People with heart conditions and pregnant women.
Mary, hey, it's Mary Warnoff. Look at you. Wow, you look great. Look at you. Wowie. Sorry to burst in on your.
No, that's all
But
right.
I think it helped the adrenaline. Barak's crew wouldn't. They tried to stop me, but
More cameras.
But I think Mary.
Oh, you look good.
Yeah, how about you? Look at you. Keep saying that. Say I look good.
You look good, you look good, you look good. You look fabulous, handsome, debonair,
Excellent.
wonderful.
Well, I hope I haven't interrupted anything.
No, you haven't. We just finished the film.
Great. Everybody loves Barak. I was trying to get people to sort of, I was trying to, because he cut me out of his last movie. So
No, I hear you have a fabulous part in this movie.
well, only because I know you. I made it very clear
That might be true.
You would make sure I wouldn't get.
And when do you shoot?
What's gonna be in tomorrow?
What, tomorrow?
Yeah, you'll be a guard tomorrow.
Just a guard? That's
and
not what
Thursday.
about guard number
what
3?
time?
You're the
Oh,
main guard tomorrow.
What time? What
Do I have
time
a
is-
name?
Garden.
Yeah, you're Hirschfeld.
What?
Hirschfeld.
Oh, that's cool.
Mayor Hirschfeld.
Thanks to Mary, only because of Mary do I get the name.
Hirschfeld.
So wait a minute, what time does he shoot? Oh no, my plane leaves really
Your
early.
flight leaves at like 8, 9, 8:30.
Oh.
I wanted to come.
Well, maybe we could keep you up
Sure
all
you
night.
won't.
We should take you out and make you stay up all night.
No, please. Too old for that.
Oh, not at all. You look great. So this is a perfect test case of someone sort of, being inspired by Troma, but doing it for, out Tromaing Troma for sure.
Running an hour and 20 minutes late is the theme, and we got to be out of here in 12 hours. We got 10 pages of script to do.
And is that doable?
It will be.
So it looks like you've got yourself a nice BL here. How did you get this camera?
We rented this camera for 10 days.
We went to hey, look over there.
It's very expensive.
It's very expensive, but we talked them into giving us a rate that they would normally charge, a one-day rate for 10 days.
You're looking for? 280. A lot of this is because we're shooting on short ends, and these short ends are so damn short, around 2 minutes long each roll. Every 2 minutes we're changing.
So you got this from like a raw stock center? You got the...
Yeah, it's like Dr. Raw Stock or one of those type things. I don't think it actually was Dr. Raw Stock. And they actually charge you cheaper. The shorter the roll you get, the cheaper the roll is, because they know that nobody wants to deal with the suckers like us.
So it would appear that Barak's got himself shooting on short ends, which is something that we don't do, just because if you use short ends, you have to change the magazine every 3 minutes or less, or 30 seconds or whatever. Short ends are remnants that other companies, after they film what remains in the magazine, the unexposed film gets recanned, and you save it, and you sell it to a raw stock house, and then people like Troma or these guys buy it. But these guys are shooting the whole movie on short ends.
This roll is actually a really good example.
Yeah, leave that one off.
We've only shot 4 meters so far, as you can tell by my little gauge here.
Right.
Is that in meters?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you shot 4 meters,
So
and
then reading it come over here, you'll see that we don't have very much left.
oh yeah. On the other hand, it's 35 millimeter, and what the hell? So short ends. Remember that, short ends, and they got 4 mags, so they can. It's not going to hold them up.
Mary Warnoff told me yesterday that on Eating Raoul they were using short ends, and their short ends were so old that their cans were rusty. Wow. They just had old rusty cans, and the film worked.
Our cans at Troma are rusty, but those are the toilets.
No. Dun-dun-dun.
Thank you, Noreen. Noreen's all right. Noreen, what do you do? What is your function, I may ask?
I'm actually the AD, but since we don't have enough ACs, I'm helping out. So I'm doing whatever I can.
Well, you're very patient.
Lloyd!
Yo! Yes, right here. Director is calling for me. I must go to my part.
Kind of cradling it, holding it the whole time. Yeah,
How's Barak as a director?
He's fabulous, isn't he good? He's so
we
pretty.
haven't even done anything yet.
Oh, not sure yet. I'll let you know after the scene.
So let's block this again from the beginning. Lloyd, you're going to come up here and just give it your last little toss. Your last little thing and just kind of run off. Okay. Okay.
Alright. Quiet on the set for picture.
Come on, quiet on the set, please.
Roll sound.
Speak.
23 Delta, take 1. Camera. Marker.
Action.
Okay, yeah, you get that cell. And you could probably masturbate now. You get your chance to play with yourself. Get in there.
Love you.
See any boom shot?
So what do you do as a script person? What do you have to do?
Make sure we get all the coverage and all of that stuff. Make sure the lines are said correctly for the most part. And I don't know, take notes and have everything ready for the editor.
Are there is there like a storyboards or shot list or?
No. Brock's pretty good about doing things along the way and keeping things straight still.
Cool. So what are the areas that you keep track of?
Well, I have the scenes and the shots, the takes, all of that, and the camera roll, the sound rolls, our sound tapes, and then what's going on in the shots, and
So what do you keep track of again?
all of them. The scenes, the shots, the takes, the camera rolls, the sound tapes, and the description of what is going on action-wise, and then I guess quality-wise, the notes of how how it went.
You shoot just with one camera?
Mm-hmm.
So they're never 2 cameras at once?
Nope, not in this one.
And what is this stuff here? What do these lines mean?
Oh, this is the coverage for each of these shots.
What does that mean, coverage? No,
to where the shot began and where it ends.
Thanks.
And all, and it goes through all the different dialogue to the very end of it.
So each time you see a line, that's a different take of the same dialogue.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Right, no, we already got it covered.
It's a modest sound.
What kind of sound is this? What do you call this equipment?
This is a DAT player going through a small mixer with a Sennheiser mic. Sounds all right.
What would be what's your main, in a nutshell, good sound on low budget movies?
Just to do the best you can with the equipment you got.
Same thing before the series.
Full sound?
Hey, shut it.
Speed.
23, echo, take 2. Camera.
Speed.
Parker.
Action.
Now, this here is breezy. Now, she may look a little rough, that's because she just pulled that bowling.
We'll cut to that. Let's just go to the game.
What are these things here?
I needed her for motivation.
Just my log, notes. There's a restaurant downstairs with lots of unnecessary noise.
What are
in the
all those
background.
numbers?
Scene, take, time code. It's not technically time code, but it's counter.
Yeah, and this
And a hint for a sound man doing this.
Whenever you're doing close-ups and there's other people in the scene, only the person in the close-up needs to talk. Everyone else needs to fake it. No sound.
No. He's going to explain boom boom here.
Yeah.
Very important.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Full sound?
Speed.
Quiet, please! 23, Frank, take 1. Camera.
Speed.
Parker.
Action.
Now that's Boom Boom. She's not doing very well right now.
What's wrong with her?
She's addicted to ice. Yeah, we have to go get her an air conditioning later on tonight. It's not as if the new shipment came in.
Well, sorry, ice?
Yeah, we call it Freon around here. You know, makes things cold. Get it? Poor darling. Oh, I'm Jack, by the way. Really nice to meet you.
Jackpot, I'm Jamie. It's nice to meet you.
Well, I hope you enjoy your stay here.
Thank you.
However long that may be.
Go ahead and do the, she'll do that. Be careful. She'll do that about Jack. Real quick.
Oh, watch out. She'll do that. You gotta be careful. Not good.
Can you see? Cut.
Cut!
Good.
Shooting a scene and you got somebody's close-up. Only have the person in the close-up talking. Because if there's action in the background, you can cover them later and get their sound later and make them talk over each other in post. Because if you got them talking over, it's just not going to sound right.
So you're the production manager, so you handle the budget?
Actually, yeah, the petty cash, everything involving cash, sign in, sign out, keeping track of everybody, making sure everything runs smooth. That's me. And also, I'm one of the producers on the film, so I got sucked into this film.
And how did you get the job? How did you happen to hook up with Barak?
I know Brock, he's a mutual friend. So, yeah, he went to the University of North Texas, which is also where I went, and that's how we know each other. Yeah.
Now, how's the budget going?
Ooh, yeah, the budget's expensive, but it's good. We're good.
Are you on budget?
Actually, no. No, we're not.
Under? Over?
We're over. We're a little over, but not too bad. It'll be okay. It's whatever it takes. We'll get it done.
You need me to sign in?
Yeah, I do, thanks.
Barak, what are you...
Start rolling, Lloyd.
Okay. What is your plans for today?
We're going to have a big food fight, kung fu food fight scene.
And tell us about this location. How'd you get it?
This is the Texas National Guard. We came here and we said we wanted to shoot here, and they said we had to give them all our paperwork and insurance forms and DVA forms and everything. And
How much was insurance, by the way, for this?
Insurance for the whole production, including equipment, was about $700. How much you pay?
I'm making about $30,000.
$30,000.
Yeah, good for you.
Wow.
You got a business you could make a business doing insurance for movies.
Yeah, maybe so.
Go on. So how did you get the place?
Well, anyway, they wanted all this technical information and everything, Lloyd. But and then they had to put it through to their people, and they had to send it to Austin. They had to make it all complicated, and I kept having to come back to them and say, hey, when are we going to get this done? When are we going to get this done? And then the guy I was dealing with went on leave. And then finally I came back and I talked to the other guy, just a lieutenant who kind of mans the building, and he said, "Oh, we don't need the paperwork. You guys just come there and shoot."
Wow.
Even though we put in the paperwork, we just had to wait for the paperwork to come back, and I don't know if it ever did. But
what a good guy.
Yeah.
He took a chance, right?
Well, we did do all the paperwork. All the everything there was.
Did the Army have to read the script?
We did send them. No, we just sent them a synopsis of the scene, I think. I don't remember if we sent them a script or not.
And how did you raise the money for this movie?
The money from this movie was raised from...
By the way, see how well he answers the questions? He repeats the questions so they don't have to cut me into it. That's very good. No.
The money for this movie was raised by a few very small individual investors, myself, and another bigger investor who was one of the other producers, yeah.
So private money?
Yeah, private money. And then, we took about a year and a half to try and get a little bit of money together, and we had a bigger budget. We kept making it smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until we finally said, I think we can do it for just this much.
How are you? Hey, the camera department, look at that. I'm sober and totally sober. Well, can you give some advice to aspiring camera boys and girls?
Just work on as many productions as you can. I mean, even if it's not paid, and if, even if you're just,
they're paying
there to clean the lenses. You get to actually touch the camera, then you're learning more than you're going to learn in film school. A camera like this one, you'll probably never get to monkey with in film school. Even if you're just watching the guys work on this, or if you're actually lucky enough to clean a lens or something, you're really close to it. And hands-on is so much better than book as far as working in this business.
How about technically, to make things, you have 10 days to shoot a feature-length movie. Were there any tricks that make it go faster? In other words,
to make things go faster on this film and on a lot of films, using like a zoom lens is great because you don't have to deal with changing it out, so you save a lot of time that way.
Wait, what do you mean changing it?
Well, if you use primes, which is just one length lenses, which most professional films do, you can spend time valuable time between setups just changing out the lenses. As long as you're not doing some crazy specialty stuff, then this will cover you 100%. So
it goes from where to where?
20 millimeters to 100 millimeters. Also, by having it on this dolly here, we can just wheel this heavy bastard wherever we need to have it, and that saves a lot of time too. So I can punch in, I can stay out wide on this zoom lens on this dolly and get a coverage of the entire scene, and then right afterwards I can just dial it on down to a longer lens for a close-up and just wheel it in closer, and then you're ready for your close-up.
Yeah, I've noticed that most of the lighting seems to be these banks of light, which give you a general exposure, but it's not exactly painting with lights, but you need to make compromises, and it seems that Barak is using these banks of light to just get the light lit, and the film, by the way, is 500 ASA, which is not exactly a Rembrandt-sensitive film. Why do you have to do that?
Oh no, so no one will trip.
What's that?
So no one will trip.
Safety first.
What are you doing in the movie?
We're gonna get into a food fight.
Jump each other by, she steals my beans.
Wow. And how did you get involved in the movie?
I went to the audition.
What did you have to do?
I just walked in the room and they told me I had the part.
I just signed up with Tapstar.
What's Tapstar?
They are a casting company.
Tapstar.
Cool. And can you tap? Tap dance?
Not at all.
Oh.
Can you dance?
I can dance very well.
Laurie, what do you have to do today? What's going on?
Lunch. Chuck around some food.
Yeah, is there any dialogue?
A little bit. There's a little bit. We only have like 5 or 6 scenes.
Now, all these people here, are you getting paid?
No.
Nothing.
It's all labor of love.
So you're the lead and you don't get paid?
I don't get paid.
And?
I am the lead. I'm not getting paid.
And why do you do that?
Labor of love. The huge cast and crew are doing it for the same reasons, I'm sure, because no one's getting paid. So sometimes that's what you have to do to make a movie.
Who's which is that, the blue shirt guy?
Yeah, the blue shirt, he's our DP.
Okay.
He doesn't look very prestigious.
He looks very good. What's with these weird lights?
They're called Kinoflows, and they don't cook us in here. So they're really cool lights, and we don't have enough of them. So of course, we're underlighting everything and praying.
I was gonna say, I saw you in the movie where you played the blind director. Like 2 days ago, I saw it on cable. I can't remember the name of it.
What was the name of that movie?
Terra Firma.
Yeah, that was it. I knew it was firmer, but I couldn't remember the rest of it. Yeah. And you peed on that guy, and that was the part I remembered.
How was it?
Honestly?
Yeah.
I didn't care for it, but it was one of those movies though that I couldn't stop watching. So I sat there and watched almost all of it because I couldn't stop. But it's funny for some people.
What was it you didn't like about it? Like, what was some things you didn't care for?
I'm just used to better graphics, and like when you urinated on the guy, it just shot out like it was a fire hose, and then the blood shot out, and it was really corny in that sense.
So you wanted more realistic violence?
Yeah. If you're gonna do violence, like make it where it looks like his head fall off. And
good criticism.
Although the fetus though, that was kind of weird, where she pulled the fetus out because you had the fetus crying, but yet the fetus wasn't old enough to cry, so that was kind of weird.
So what are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm doing ninja stuff. I am a ninja.
Now are you a fight coordinator? Would you say?
Yeah. And so is he.
So.
He's more a traditional brawler.
Can you guys get together? So what's the theory here? What's going to happen?
Well, okay. Let me show you the little scene that we've packed up.
Thank you.
We'll do it short right here. Ready?
Yeah, he's gonna slow version.
Yeah, slow version.
Okay.
Jump in. I see him.
What?
He's a ninja.
Okay.
So I'll be cloaked. Jump back. Jump.
Nice. Very cool. Excellent. Beautiful. Now, do you guys get paid, or
what's that?
Do you get paid for this?
Fantastic. Deferred.
Pardon?
Deferred pay. So if we get anything.
And what's the idea? Why do you do this?
For fun.
Well, no, we do it because.
Oh, because.
Don't say we do it.
Oh, we do it because.
But you get no money. So what's the idea? You'll be in this movie.
Yeah, exposure. Exposure.
Any advice for young filmmakers who have action scenes?
Safety first. Safety. Find somebody you trust to do your stunt coordination. And if that stunt coordinator has any doubts about it, don't do that shot. Because you can blow your entire budget on one trip to the hospital to set a broken leg. So if there are any doubts, scrap that shot. Find a different way to do it. Cheat it if you have to. Only show him falling off the table. Put a big mattress below. Don't show him hitting the ground. Because even a fall from 3 feet, and you can have you're going to lose your actor, for a couple of months. And again, your budget is gone.
Whoa.
Guys. Who doesn't have a partner?
Let's do everything slow motion because otherwise you saw I got it. Okay.
With this one, you're just going to stay.
Hey, you need to bend over. I'll butt fuck you. Whoa.
What do you got there?
Thick beef jerky. It's thick and meaty. It's really good. Made from soy sauce, and I don't know what other spices she puts in it, but it's really good.
So it's homemade, huh?
Yeah, and it's healthy too, because you eat this and then you get full on it and you don't want to eat anything else, and it's meat and it's been dehydrated, so it's really good for a non-carb diet.
Great. Right. Excellent.
So it's made in a dehydration machine?
Yeah, you marinate it for 4 hours, and then you put it in the machine, and it layers and the more you layer it, the more jerky you have, of course. And then after that, you take it out. I think it's like 9 to 10 hours later, and you have beef jerky.
It's good.
Yeah.
How did you get this part? Did you have to try out? Did you have to audition?
The first film, I didn't have to sleep with the producer because he was too young. He would have been thrown in jail. But anyway, they just called me up one day and said, you know, we grew up masturbating to you and would like you to be in the film. And I thought, well, that's really honest and really nice. And I figured, you know, how can I let these boys down? You know, I need to get them into their manlyhood even further. So I came out here from LA all the way to Dallas.
Hey, I'm
enjoying my time with them.
Please, so all these people say, all these people, everyone here today is basically unpaid.
Except for Rhonda.
Okay, so say that.
Except for Rhonda.
Well, no, say everyone.
Everyone here, hold on.
What's your last name?
What's that?
What's your last name?
Kaufman.
Kaufman.
Lloyd Kaufman. There you go. We just want to know when you get famous.
He already is famous.
Well, we can say we know you now.
We knew him when, and we'll know him then and later.
Then and still and now.
That's right. I'm what's known as a loser. I'm a loser.
It's who? Lloyd who?
A famous loser?
A loser. You saw me in Terror Firma. April saw me in a movie that she didn't like. She didn't like it. No. April's sort of a snob, you know.
What did you like
She's
about
like one of those.
I don't like horror movies at all. But
you like me?
April, she didn't like it.
I guess it was funny. I mean,
We good?
Yeah.
Okay. Quiet on the set. Pictures up.
eye on the set.
Roll sound. 67, 68, Baker. Take one. Camera.
Speed.
Marker.
Action.
Okay, you get over. Fuck you, ninja! I'm gonna cornhole you out. Over that chocolate canal.
And if you're trying to get dialogue, there's too much noise.
I know.
It doesn't make sense.
Speed.
Marker.
Action.
Bend over to you, you fat ninja! I'm gonna cornhole me a homo ninja!
Right.
Cut! 67, 68. Echo, take one. Camera.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. You need to be over here at the wall. At the wall. Slate the wall. Slate the wall.
Am I good now?
Down. There, very perfect.
All right, camera.
Speed.
Marker. Don't hit me.
Action.
Oh, stay away from me, succubus!
I got my eye on you. I want to have a weenie roast with you. You're so hard and tough, and your zippers over your dad. I want you.
What are you doing to my wee-wee?
Oh, I love your wee-wee.
No. My pee-pee! My pee-pee! Help me!
Hi, I'm Shane Stein, and I just got off work because unfortunately I couldn't get the whole week off. I work normally at a business and IT outsourcing company called ACS here in Dallas, but I also co-own and founded WIP Studios with Barak Epstein, who's a director, and we're the ones who produced and are putting together this movie, Prison to Go-Go.
And how did you get involved with the project?
I've just been, I was friends with Barak growing up, and just we grew up down the street from each other, and I acted in a lot of his movies in high school and just on some of his recent stuff, and we just kind of got together and said, hey, let's make a movie. So it's a lot of fun.
Where'd you get the money?
We just raised it, we pitched in some ourselves, just raised it from friends, investors, and kind of anywhere we could.
Do you know what the budget is? What will be the budget for the whole film?
We're still trying to figure it out, but very low. Something people in Hollywood wipe their ass with. We are shooting this on 35mm, which is unusual, for an indie film like this. But hey, we want to stand out on the, above the crowd. Everybody makes it digital this, digital that. So, we want to do 35, and it's, it's better quality too.
Is there one big lesson that you have learned?
One big lesson I've learned is be a director and get all the chicks.